Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about Police Act. So in the origin of police, we already discussed about this Police Act, about Police Act 1861. So Police Act 1861, now it is amended, 1861 is amended, but the Police Act was first enacted was in 1861 and an act for the regulation of police. This Police Act is an act for regulation of police, and it is an expedient to recognize the police and to make it a more efficient instrument for the prevention and detection of crime. This Police Act consists of 47 sections, and this was first legislated by British right after the revolt of 1857 to bring in efficient administration of police in the country and to prevent any future revolts. And after Republic also this continued. So this act has continued despite India being transformed from a British colony to a sovereign republic. And the National Police Commission 1979 to 81, that is NPC, felt the need for reform, and hence it went on a draft a Model Police Act in its English report submitted in 1981. Then the Police Act 1861 vested the superintendence of the police directly in the hands of the state government, and it is the constitutional duty of the state to provide an impartial and efficient police service, and that will help to safeguard the interest of the people. Under Indian Constitution, policing is a state subject, and hence the state governments are responsible for providing an efficient police force. And most of the states in India have separate legislations dealing with the control of police in the state, and according to section 23 of this act, 1861 act, it shall be the duty of every police officer promptly to promptly to obey and execute all orders and warrants lawfully issued to him by an competent authority, to collect and communicate intelligence affecting the public peace, to prevent the commission of offences and public nuisances, to detect and bring offences to justice, and to apprehend all persons whom he is legally authorized to apprehend and for whose apprehension sufficient ground exists. It shall be lawful for every police officer without a warrant to enter and inspect any drinking shop, gaming house, or other place of resort of loose and disorderly characters. So, as I said earlier, most of state legislations on police are based on Indian Police Act itself. This act was legislated for making the police a instrument more efficient instrument in curbing, controlling, and detection of crime and criminal activities. The Police Act gives each state government the power to establish its own police force. So, most of the states enacted a legislation for administration of police only after the Supreme Court decision of 2006. Before that, prior to it, uh, some other states they had their own police act. So these states are Maharashtra, Bombay, that is Bombay Police Act 1951, Kerala Police Act 1960, Karnataka, that is Karnataka Police Act 1963, and Delhi Police Act 1978. So let's see the Kerala Police Act. So Kerala Police Act, this is an act to consolidate and amend the law relating to the establishment, regulation, powers and duties of the police force in the state of Kerala and for matter connected therewith and incidental thereto. And it consists of 8 chapters in which 131 sections are included. So each section defines the rules and regulations which has to be followed by the Kerala police. So, what is the need or of Kerala Police Act? So, Kerala Police Act uh, it is an expedient to provide for a professional, trained, explained, uh, skilled, disciplined, and dedicated police system to protect the integrity and security of state and to ensure the rule of law with due transparency and by giving due regard to life, property, freedom, dignity, and human rights of every person in accordance with provisions of the Constitution of India. So, this is mainly to provide a professional, trained, skilled, disciplined, and dedicated police system for what? To protect integrity and security of the state and to ensure the rule of law with due transparency. Then it is necessary to make capable the police by giving adequate statutory powers and responsibilities to exercise the powers and discharge the duties efficiently. This is for It is necessary to have a police system with functions in consonance with the modern democratic society and maintains public harmony and law and order, and this is to ensure that the powers vested in the police shall not be abused and that the activities of the police are subject to statutory and effective controls, and this is to codify and amend the law relating to the establishment, regulation, powers, and duties of police forces in the state of Kerala. So, Kerala Police Act, the main features are these things. It is to provide a professional, trained, skilled, disciplined, and dedicated police system. This is for protect. This is to protect integrity and security of the state and to ensure rule and law with due transparency. Then, for making a capable for to make capable the police by giving adequate statutory powers and to have a police system with functions in consonance with the modern democratic society, to ensure the powers vested in the police shall not be abused and to codify and amend the laws relating to the establishment, regulation, powers and duties of police force in state of Kerala. So in this, as I already told, we have 8 chapters and section 131 sections, and section 1 defines the short title of the Police Act. So this title says that this act may be called the Kerala Police Act, Kerala Police Act, and this extends to the whole state of Kerala, and it shall come into force at once. Then in section 2 some definitions are there. Then uh, general duties of police are there. So general duties of police section 3. Then section 4 functions of police. So these two are comes under chapter 2. Then chapter 3 police station. So in this establishment of police stations and the government to provide sufficient facilities at police stations, citizens have the right to efficient police service, then rights of the public at a police station, then expenses for a persons in custody, then police stations to be always functional, special police station diaries, persons com- competent to verify the station diary and custodial facilities. All these things are under this chapter. All these sections are under this chapter. So, chapter 4 general structure. Chapter 4, General Structure of Police Force. Then Chapter 5, Duties and Responsibilities of Police Officer. Chapter 6, Police Regulations. Chapter 7, Service Conditions. Chapter 8, Offenses and Punishments. So these are the chapters, and it also include 131 sections. So this we'll discuss in the next session. I hope you understood till here about the features of Police Act of 1861 and Kerala Police Act. So we'll meet in the next session. Thank you.